That's Keepin.
You made the decision to play Thiago. But Klopp doesn't change the system. Since move back left. You don't want to change from the 4-3.
Boom, what's going on, people? We're back again on the Jerry James Show. Massive big up to everyone in the building. This Tuesday, April Fool's Day, we're the biggest fools in Manchester. And yes, it's not Tuesday, but it's a Saturday, 11:30 kickoff. International break's finished. And it's not going to be looking great. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm not that optimistic. I'm not. After international break, we don't do really well. Obviously, we don't come back from international break well. And early morning kickoffs are a no-go when it comes to Liverpool Football Club. But big up to everyone in the building. Make sure we're smashing a like. Make sure we're hitting the subscribe button. This is the preview. I'm going to get into the comments right about now. Let's see who's jamming with me. We got King Cop in the building saying, big up, guys. Sorry, I've not been around much. I've had to get a second job. I hope everyone is good. Yeah, big up to King Cop, man. That's massive, getting a second job. Big up to your damn self. We got Midway as well saying, big up. We got Rain in the building saying, big up. He's predicting 2-1 to us away. All right. We're going to have some banter now. We're going to have some back and forth because I disagree. We've got John saying, yes, big up to John. We got Trudon in the building as well saying City 2-0. We've got Zayn Hanif saying, don't want to risk Darwin if he's not fully fit to start. Facts. We've got Captain Sal in the building. We've got KZ for days. Revenants in the cut as well. And we've got Alec Crispina in the cut also. Big up to yourself. But let's get into it, man. There's 14 people in the building. I expect 14 likes off the bat. It's just going to be myself today. But we're going to chop it up right until kickoff, man. I'm going to be chopping up with you guys. The line's about to drop anyway. So it's going to be interesting. What are you guys? How are you guys feeling about the lineup? Because me personally, I'm looking at this game and we've been so inconsistent this season. It's difficult to kind of predict and it's essentially know what direction Liverpool's going to be going in. You look at our form. Our last two games were shocking. We had Bournemouth and we had Real Madrid. Before that, as Klopp mentioned in his press conference, we were world class. And I mean, you could argue that, but it's difficult to go and put a finger on why that is primarily. But second of all, when is that inconsistency going to stop? I'm looking around and the team's going to be chopping and changing. There's injuries that are coming back. Virgil seems to be in his head after the comments from Gullit and other Dutch legends. So it's going to be an interesting game. And I'm looking at this team right now. It's 11:30. So actually, what we're going to do, we're going to get the lineup up. Bear with me 2 seconds, people. Going over to Twitter. Let me know as well. How are you guys feeling about City? I know City have got some injury concerns of themselves, but it will be interesting. It will be interesting to go and see. Let me just get this up now. Let's go. Yee, is this the team? Oh my God. Hold on. All right, cool. I'm going to get the team up for you now, people. Bear with me for 2 seconds. There we go. How do I do this? There we go. Boom. Let me know when you can see it, people. There we go. So as we're seeing, people, is Alisson in goal. We've got Trent, Konate, Van Dijk, and Robertson. So we're having some stability in the midfield now. We can see, cool. Konate is going to be the guy alongside Virgil, I believe, to the end of the season, albeit a horror injury or another knock to one of the centre-backs. We're out of all competitions now, so I think we just got to keep it consistent as teams do lower down in the table when you kind of know they're back fourth. We go back to Burnley, Tarkowski, Ben Mee. You knew that was a solid back four. They weren't moving for ish. So that's good to go and see. That's good to see. We got Robertson making up that back line. Fabinho, Henderson, Elliott in midfield with Jota, Salah, and Gakpo up front. As people have predicted, Núñez, I know they don't want to risk him. He's coming back from injury. Diaz is still not available. On the bench, and we've seen him obviously being training people. So maybe someone let me know in the comments what's going on with Diaz, because for me, I would have thought, cool. Do you know what I mean? You're back. You're supposed to be back for Real Madrid. You've had an extra 2 weeks. What's happened? Like, shouldn't you be back on the bench at least? I'm not sure. Maybe he doesn't come back until the end of the season now. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're looking at that situation, comparing it to what happened with Virgil, how quickly we brought him back, and maybe they don't want that type of similar recline to happen to Diaz. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm looking at his team now. I don't know. On the bench, we've got Kelleher, Gomez. Let me actually zoom in for you people, because I know some of you guys will be watching on your phones. There we go. So if we go and zoom in and look, we can see there. So it's Kelleher, Gomez, Milner, Bobby, Ox, Tsimikas, Arthur, Matip, and Darwin. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. Anfield Road, and big up to yourself. Say midfield is shite as per facts. I don't know how we're even going to be able to go and conjure anything in the midfield if it's not just going to be back to front, very, very direct. We've got Tiny Kabatswe, big up there saying, big up Jerry, I'm a huge fan of your content. Chelsea fan, much love from Botswana, Africa. Big up to yourself, man. Big up to your damn self. I'd love to go to Botswana one day, man. So big up to yourself, Tiny. Hope you're doing well. Hope Chelsea don't do well. But I hope you're doing well, man. Massive appreciations, especially from Botswana. Very, very humbling. We're gonna look here as well. Revenant saying league lineup confirmed. Toothless again. Yeah, we've got the real lineup, and it's not looking great. Zane saying obviously Nunes on the bench. Could be a tactical decision playing Jota. Maybe. How do we potentially see Jota going and playing? You know what? We're actually going to muck around with this. So this is great. We've obviously gone and seen the lineup. Let's just run through it again for anyone that's just come in. Please make sure we're smashing the like. Alisson, Trent, Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho, Henderson, Elliott, Jota, Salah, Gakpo. On the bench, we've got Kelleher, Joe Gomez, James Milner, Bobby Firmino, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Roberto Tsimikas, Darwin Núñez, Arthur Melo, and Joel Matip. That bench don't look great. Jones not in the cut. I think he might have to get sold at this point. I don't really know what we're going to do. But hey, let's get the lineup up. So we're going to get out of this, right? And this is what we're going to go and share, people. Please make sure we're smashing like 20 people in the building. Please, please, please back me up. Back me up. I need help from you guys today. I need you guys firing out questions, chatting to me all the time. So as we can see, people, this is the team. Let's just put the players in now together. So obviously we've got Alisson in goal. It's Trent at right back. Then we've got Konate. That's going to play. We're alongside Virgil van Dijk. Cool. And at left back, we've got Andy Robertson. I feel sorry for Tsimikas a bit. Like, I know he had a poor game, but he doesn't really get a chance, does he? He doesn't. Cool. We're going to have... it's weird. Where does Elliott play, people? Does Elliott play on the left? Is that what we're saying? Or does Hendo play on the left? Let me know. Before I put it in, people, let me know. Where are we playing? Where are we playing Elliott? Because it's a midfield of Fabinho, Henderson, and Elliott. Is Elliott going to play more as a 10? Is he playing on the left? Is he playing on the right? Let me know in the comments quickly so I can put that in for us, people. Midway saying Elliott is right centre mid. Okay. Interesting. Cool. Right centre mid. We got two people saying right centre mid. All right, cool. It's going to have to be right centre mid then. So I guess Henderson's going on the left, which, Jesus. I don't know how much of a fan I am of that, but hey, Fabinho, cool. And then it's quick question: Jota up front or Jota on the left, people? That's a massive one because I'm looking at this team right now, and let me just input that as well. Let me put it in there for now, but I think it will probably look something like this. I do think the team will look something along these lines. Let me know what you guys think. It will probably end up being something along this type of formation when we're playing. I actually do see this happening. These guys are going to pull out wide. Not too wide, actually. It will be something like this. I do think it will be something like this. because I think Trent's naturally going to come inside. And I think that's the formation we're going to be playing with. You're going to probably have Gakpo drop in here. Jota will come out here. Robertson maybe go up higher. But that's probably the formation that we're playing with. That's the kind of structure we're going to go and have, which is interesting when we're looking at it, because there are so many gaps. So many gaps. Green D saying Klopp is starting Jota at left back. Jesus, what the hell was going on? Revenant saying Klopp starting Jota at left wing. Yeah, that's what I assumed. Midway. I've seen the super chat. I've literally just come in. I had to go and see. I'm going to get up now. Big up to Midway. Midway saying, I hear your hiccups have stopped. Big up. Yeah, they've stopped, man. They've stopped after almost a week of just trying to handle them and keep them contained. Yeah, they've you know what I mean? They've gone. So big up to yourself. Anfield Road then saying, look, I just played Matip in DM to close the season, JJ. It's his old position. I would do that as well. I'd really be creative right now. I'd be really creative. I'd 100% be creative. I think the team has got nothing left to give. Like, the league's done, the cups are done, the Champions League's done. I mean, there's still that hope of top four. And maybe that's what the club's looking at and thinking, you know what? We need to get top four, and we're going to get top four. So we're going to do everything in our power to go and get top four. Do I believe Liverpool can get top four? Hell no. What the club believe and what Klopp believes are two different things. So it is interesting. It is interesting. Zayn saying, look, we all know we'd lose the midfield battle anyway. That's facts. Captain Sal saying, that's the best midfield we got, as all our midfielders are shit. Makes no difference who plays in midfield. It doesn't. Casey for day saying 8 years and we still have the same issues we did 4 years ago. Facts. Trudon saying no Haaland, and that's really interesting. And that's what we're going to get up for you right now, people. Just bear me 2 seconds as I go and hold on. There we go. 2 seconds. Let's go. Let's go and check what these people are doing. Hold on. Sometimes I do forget, like, how to use Twitter and stuff. Like, I hate using Twitter. I don't know why. I've only recently got it, like, in the past year, for streaming and stuff. So it's just it's weird. Manchester City. There we go. By Manchester City saying in terms of the lineup, what are we saying, people? Where is the lineup? Oh, there we go. Got it. Boom. And obviously I spoke, big up to 1982 Reds podcast. I was on their podcast a couple of days ago now. And they went and obviously I mentioned about the fact that Haaland, but there's a potentially kind of injury issue surrounding Haaland, and Haaland's missing, which is obviously going to be a mess. It's weird. It's going to be a massive miss for them because he scores so many goals. But does that then make City revert to type? And that's the City that we've gone and lost to on multiple seasons when they haven't had a striker and have been so fluid, so interchangeable. And this is probably something that Guardiola's going to be relishing, which is really, really, it's going to be an interesting battle. As we're seeing here, let me just make sure you guys can see this as well, because I'm not sure. There you go, you can. So it's Edison in goal, John Stones, Akanji, Diaz, and Ake make up the back four. That's really, really interesting. They're playing 4 centre-backs by trade. I know Ake has had an outstanding season at left-back. Stones has done really well at right-back also. But by trade, they are centre-backs. So it is interesting to go and see how that develops. They're not really going to have any width from their fullbacks, but they don't really play with that. Even with Walker, he is someone that has now been coming inside. Rico Lewis as well has been coming inside and joining the DM, which obviously in this case will be Rodrigo, number 16. In the midfield, they've got Gundogan and De Bruyne, and that midfield is gonna eat. And then up front, Alvarez is going to get the chance to shine. And I do like him a lot. Mahrez, we know what Mahrez provides, and Grealish has been really, really good for them as of late also. So it's really interesting. And we're looking on the bench as well, people. And Walker on the bench, Phillips on the bench, Laporte on the bench, Bernardo Silva on the bench. That's Papu Gomez, isn't no, the Sergio Gomez, the left back. Perron, who I'm not sure who that is. Obviously, Cole Palmer and Rico Lewis. So they are a dangerous team. That bench doesn't look as strong as it once did. Obviously, Bernardo Silva, and having Bernardo Silva coming off the bench is crucial. But what are we thinking about that lineup, people? How are we feeling about it? I'm just going to get into some of the comments and chop it up with you guys. No Khalif saying yes, no Walker. Big up to Sammy from Trinidad. Big up to Sammy saying 6:40 here in Trinidad. Big up to yourself. 6:42 a.m. here in Trinidad. Early kickoff. Big up to yourself. Angel saying 65 million for Nunes and he can't start. What's going on? Injury, Angel. Big up to your damn self. Angel United State. Because of injury, I think they're not trying to risk him because he did not join up with the international squad. We've got M. Thomas in the building saying big up Jay and the chat. Sick Man Highs, big up to yourself saying what kind of lineup is this? We are going to get slapped. True. In regards to Elliot playing on the right, King Cop saying Elliot starts on the right, but I think he'd be more effective playing in behind the striker and play with to sit in. Yeah, I know what you mean in terms of him playing as a cam, 100%. I think that might suit me a bit better. Mo Khalif saying, why does Gakpo start every effing game? He starts every game because he's the missing link. According to Linders, he's the missing link. So, we've got Revenant saying Klopp starting Jota left wing. I think I might have read that already. It's John saying no Carvalho again. Of course. Sammy, this is what I've just said. Although City have no attacking fullbacks, what they do have and in abundance is players that are very obviously have very high levels of IQ, so they're able to go and pick up positions inside midfield, inside the pockets, whilst also being very solid on the counter attack. I think what they're going to try to do is they're not really respecting our fullbacks this season. I think they're going to be worried, but I don't think they're respecting them. And what I mean by that is how is Stones going to overlap and cause and make, I don't know, Gakpo, Jota, Salah, Ake on that side? Are they going to go and bomb forward and make Salah drop off and pull back? No, they're going to try probably maintain possession. And I think what's going to happen is that these fullbacks are going to come inside and going to create overloads inside the middle of the park. And I think they're going to take away our width, which is going to be a really, really interesting battle. Because what do we do now? Do we go out wide and stay out wide and essentially cheat and wait for the ball to come to us? And sometimes that works really, really well. And we've seen that work with Darwin Núñez, seen that work with Gakpo, even Salah in recent years also. Or are they going to come inside and try to defend? And if we do that and we win the ball, they're going to win it back off us because they've got more legs in the midfield, more legs in general in the teams. It's going to be a really, really interesting game if City are at their best. But as we know, Liverpool could pull off a miracle and they could turn out victorious and they could win the game. So it's really, really, really interesting. Looking here now, Thunder Road saying left centre mid, need Henderson to help Trent out. That's what I'm thinking. People are telling me Elliott's playing on the right. But if Elliott's playing on the right, then that first time cross from Henderson ain't going to be working. I'll tell you that now. Big up to Ish, Captain Armband, man. I don't know. Katie for Day saying, laughing my arse off, City have a back four of centre-backs. That's some FIFA-ish. 100%. 100%. And guess what? They're all pacey centre-backs as well. This is just like, yeah, when we're not doing, you see the ultra attacking or the attacking fullback instructions? Yeah, it's just sit back whilst attacking. Stay back whilst attacking. So, interesting, man. Thunder Road saying, City have no width at all. Morris and Grealish invert from wide. They do, but I think they're going to go and keep their width. Thunder Road, I think if you look at the way City have played in recent years, even with Foden as an example, I know he played on the left that side, so it's actually easier for him to go. But I think easier for him to start wide. But I think they're going to start wide and try to keep the ball and keep possession and grind us out. And I think what you're going to see is the team, we're going to slowly be pushed back to the edge of the box. And I think that's the tactic that City are going to obviously undertake. King Cop saying there's 17 likes, guys. Smash the like button, please. Oh, please. Like, the bounces aren't available. We've got 41 people in the building. Please, let's get it to 41 likes. Like, yeah, I said it. 41 likes. Yes, there's 7. If there's 41 of us in here, one of the likes will be myself. So how about now? 39 likes. 39 likes, because I'm gonna be nice. So it should be 42 likes, but 39 likes, and I'll be happy, man. But big up for King Cop. Man of the match so far in terms of pushing the channel. So big up to yourself. Captain Sal saying all we can hope for are individual performances from Salah. Trent and Alisson to get us a point. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Because if we go back to the lineup, people, let me just get that lineup again. There we go. This here is obviously the issue that we're going to have. You know what? I'm gonna have to try and get another version, but this area is going to be key. This area is going to be key. This is going to be key because of this gap. He needs to. The problem is, and we know this, Trent's become such an important part of the system. It means that when we're actually defending and when we're attacking, we're relying on him to have stellar games. You can't have an off day because if he does, Salah doesn't get service, Jota doesn't get service, Gakpo doesn't get service, Robertson doesn't even get service unless it goes that way. Van Dijk's got to have a massive game as well. Van Dijk for me has got to have the best game he's had, especially with the no Haaland test. For me, it's a kind of no-brainer. He's got to go and he's got to sort himself out. Recently, he's been poor. He's been my guy, but I can't even. I don't know. Right now, he's been playing like he's been on crack cocaine. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's exactly what he's been playing like. It's like he's been amazing. It's like he's been amazing, and it's just gone like, yeah, it's just flopped. Like, yeah, like I don't know. Has he got hit in the head? Maybe went up for a header in training. I'm not sure, but it's crazy, man. Big up to Chainsaw in the building. Massive appreciation for the super chat saying, big up Jerry. That midfield is dreadful. Facts. The midfield is terrible, man. At this point in time, I don't even know. Like, I'm just chopping up with you guys because I just want to. This is like if we just went to the pub and we're just talking about this team. I just want you guys to have a place where you guys can talk because right now this team's boring. Like, let's be honest, we don't even want to do content. We don't want to talk about Liverpool. We don't want to do anything. Do I even want to watch the game? Listen, I'm wearing green. Like, I'm not even wearing. I can't wear the kit anymore. I can't. I tried in our last game for Real Madrid, and look what happened. I had to take it off. So yeah, but. It is where it is at this moment in time. Maybe Arthur comes on, nutmegs De Bruyne, plays a slide rule pass into Salah, and Salah dinks over the keeper. And maybe Arthur Melo gets a contract at the end of this. Maybe so. And big up to Spirits. You're singing from the same hymn sheet as myself, saying, look, honestly, I just want to see Arthur Melo start a game. Facts. Victor Ojoma saying, Jerry, no disrespect to Jack Grealish, but I don't think he has what it takes to cause Trent problems. He's not Vinicius or Martinelli. Facts, in terms of pace, he doesn't. What he does do, though, is that he will go and win fouls. And Trent is not... It's not always about the pace, because what it is that City are going to have so much of the ball. So, obviously, let me break it down. Real Madrid play on the counter-attack a lot of the time. So the defending that Trent's going to have to do, and he's kind of more accustomed to it, but he's still shocking it, is the ball's playing over the top. He's having to run back, and he's being done for pace, and the guy's cutting inside and going left and right? And we've seen him have good games. We've seen him have bad games in those situations. What City are going to do, which is going to be really, really interesting, is they're not necessarily going to play on the counter-attack. We're going to be penned back. And whilst we're being penned back, if Grealish has got him and he's on the edge of the box, Grealish can skim past Trent. And all we need is a yard. And you target him, you foul him. That's where the issues are going to. That's where the issues are going to occur for me. If he has a shocking game, but we don't know what type of game he's going to have. But it's a good analysis in terms of you ain't got that pace. But once you're passing the ball about and you get near the edge of the box, anyone can be dangerous. Any Premier League player can be dangerous, especially the one with the quality of him as well. Sammy, that's what I'm talking about. Massive point. Grealish has a penalty winning him. That's where it is. He gets past you. You call. I mean, penalty, and it's over. It's over. Chainsaw, big up for your super chat again, saying Bobby should have started. In my opinion, Jota better turn up. Facts. I don't know what's happened with Bobby. Do you think Klopp's like kind of just had enough of him and just said, you know what? You don't want to be with us anymore. We love you, but it is what it is. That means he's going to play Jota now, and they've just tried to just cut their ties. And he's going to come off the bench, and he's going to do his thing. But do you see him starting any more games? Because he started the season like a house on fire, in terms of goals at least. I believe, is this still our top goal scorer in the Premier League? If he is, that's shocking. If he is, that's shocking, but crazy. Let me see what's going on. Maxwell Muga saying, I want to see Arthur Melo in the second half. Facts. That's what I'm seeing. I'm really interested to go and see what's going on. Phil Bidwell saying, will you be doing a watch along for the game? So this is the question of the watch alongs, right? So what we need for the watch alongs, right? And I said I will do them. And I'm not gonna go and make it Liverpool like specific, like it's this challenge or this target, because Liverpool are never gonna have your backs, right? So what I've said, we won't do it today, but if this video gets 150 likes, yeah. So however that happens, I know it's a mad statement. You know what? I'm gonna be better. 120. If this video gets 120 likes by the end of the game, right? By the end of the game, this video gets 120 likes, no matter how it occurs. If I see 120 likes, even if I'm not on my phone, someone DM it to me, Twitter me, whatever it is, Instagram. If we get 120 likes and I go see evidence of that, we'll do watch on for the rest of the season, and we'll see how that goes. Because right now I need to do something different as well. This is like Liverpool's boring, so maybe I can bring some entertainment to you guys, and I wouldn't mind doing it. So 120 likes, and you guys have got that in the bag. We've got to work together with this one. We've got to work together. Mark A saying, won't be watching, can't be asked, stay safe in the trenches. Big up to Mark A. Quantum Geek saying, imagine if we beat 7-0, I would die happy. Do you know why I wouldn't be happy? Because I'd be like, where was this season? Where was it? It was crazy. Marianne Southwood, big up to Marianne saying, let's be honest right now, it's just depressing. When I saw Gomez wasn't in the lineup, thank God for that. Big up from the pool, big up to yourself. Victor saying, Jerry, don't worry, Trent will pocket Grealish like he did in the Community Shield before the start of the season. LOL. Yeah, when we all had hope, there was hopes and dreams and do you know what I mean? And myths about Liverpool doing the quadruple again. Like, we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised though. Mo Khalif saying, just give Frauendorf minutes what's there to lose. I don't know about Frauendorf. I'm not really rating Frauendorf, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, man. Captain Sal saying, our two best midfielders are not available. The rest are shit. This is the best we could put out unless we do the unthinkable and change our formation. Imagine. Malia 67 big up to saying no Haaland. Yep, we've clocked no Haaland, which is interesting. I mean, that's what I'm saying to you people. What are we saying? And I want everyone to put it in the comments. Is Haaland a big miss, or is he missed that, like, you know, we're not really like it's a miss, but it's not a miss like that. Are the old City going to turn where they're interchanging, or is it going to be a massive miss? Is it going to be the equivalent of Salah not playing for Liverpool, or do you look at City in a different light? I'm tend to move towards the latter, but hey, I don't know, man. Mally 67 saying, I'm so happy as an Arsenal fan. Big up. Yeah, I know you're happy as an Arsenal fan. I can see you got Arteta in the cut as well. So big up. Chainsaw, I'm going to get onto this in a second. John saying, bring back Paul Glatzel. Crazy. Sophia saying, actually, don't care what happens now. We just go again next season. Yeah, it's point. That's what I'm saying. The win doesn't really mean anything. It's more of a morale booster. And potentially we might get the top four, which obviously benefits Liverpool. Do I believe we can get top four? As I said before, no. Quick one. What do I want to go and talk about? First of all, big up to John talking about Paul Glatzel, yeah? It's not even about Paul Glatzel. This is about Ben Woodburn. Now, I don't know if this is an April Fool's joke, but I need to get this up. Let me get this up for you people. Hold on. Oh, this hurt me when I saw this. Oh, is this a joke? I don't know. It might not be a joke. It scares me. Hold on. Let me share this. Yeah, big up to everyone in the building. Make sure we've still got 40 people in the building. You guys are top G's, especially in the AM. Make sure we're smashing a like. Won't be going on for too much longer. We'll get into the score predictions in a bit. Let me know if you guys see this. Hold on. You probably see it now. So Liverpool want to bring back Ben Woodburn to the club in the summer with Klopp, who has always been a huge fan of the midfielder, believing his stint at Preston has matured the 23-year-old who can offer a new dynamic to the midfield. I don't know who AF sources are, but imagine after all this Mount slander, we actually end up getting Ben Woodburn, who's actually quite a similar player. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. I swear to God, if Ben Woodburn, it, this better be an April Fool's joke. This, like, no, surely they would have said it. Hold on. Hold on. Let's type it up. What's wrong with my typing? Jesus. Let's see what they respond. Let's let's see what they say. Because right now, I don't know about that, people, but that is brazy. That's absolutely brazy. Um, um, John saying Woodburn is armband man replacement. Revenite saying nah. We got Chaseall saying no way. We got Trudon saying this club is so dusty. Donovan Davidson, you come out of the trenches. You saw Woodburn and it just made you. It saying Woodburn would definitely not be a serious club if that was the move. Listen, meltdown coming if that happens. Maxwell Mugo saying, if we lose the Conference League next season, I don't know anymore. Zaidi saying, big up the lads, bring back Alex Moreno. Alberto Moreno. Or am I getting it wrong? Chainsaw. Ben Woodburn comes. This club is done and club needs to leave if that was true. Maxwell Mugo saying, Woodburn, Elliott, Curtis Jones next season. Conference League ain't ready. Jeez. Ryan said, I ain't confident at all. Jota on the left just isn't it. You told me we're going to win 3-1. You told me we're going to win 3-1. I don't know, man. Check to me. What else here? Donovan, this is what I want to talk about as well. Harlan is definitely a miss, but still, City still have quality to open us up. Facts. Angel saying, obviously, Haaland's a huge miss for City. Huge miss to City. John saying it's not an April Fool's joke, it's true. Oh my god. Victor saying, why does Klopp play a 4-3-3 formation? He never plays a back three with Trent and Robert as wing backs playing a 3-4-3 formation. I don't know. Speak to your man. And the thing is, I'm happy that we've opened your eyes because we've had our disagreements, Mr. Mr. Ojomo. But listen, I don't know why he does that. I actually don't know. I don't know why he doesn't change. I don't know why we keep doing the same thing, expecting different results. But we're not gonna we're not gonna get into this, man. We're not gonna get into this. Sophie S saying, why can't we just buy new players and strengthen the squad for rotation? Facts, I don't know. I actually don't know. It's a combination of things. It's the manager not wanting to move players on. It's in lack of investment in the team. It's this stubborn nature of the club to wait for targets and not go for plan Bs, plan Cs, plan Ds. And that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Greasy saying, have you seen BW Ben Woodburn's stats? No, I haven't, No, I haven't. What are the stats saying? Are the stats mad? Are the stats mad? Let me see the stats. Ryan, Woodburn rumor was AF sources, April Fool sources. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. If he ends up at this club, you just never know, though. Let's see, man. Let me see his stats this season. Let's get up for you guys as well. Comparison matrix. Let's see. Hold on. Has he got no stats? Has he not played? Surely he's played. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. Ram saying we're losing today. Raw. Ram, hold on, where's the contract? Where's the contract? Look, I've even sent the contract in a brown envelope, bro. The contract's ready. I've opened it up. I've got it sent from my lawyers. The contract's there, bro. The contract's there. Like I said, let me know, man. Let me know. You want that contract to get sent over to you. It had to be signed by my lawyers, and it is what it is, bro. No. His stats were NA. His stats were NA. People think I'm joking. There was no stats available. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ, we're in the mud. We're in the mud. Jesus. Said saying we out the trenches though. Remember when we had a front three of Cavalier, Ox, and Salah? You know what? That was a bit more exciting, you know. Actually, was it? Let me not lie, man. Let me not lie. Guys, make sure we're smashing the like. Bruv, there was actually no stats available. There was no stats available. What was Greensy going to say? 32 games, 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 appearances, 0 everything. He's just been training, bruv. He's just been training. That's mad. TJ Wilson saying Virgil van Dijk, since he snapped his knee, has not been going at his best. Listen, he snapped his knee, and not only snapped his knee, bruv, someone clapped him in the back of the head. Look at this. This was him shopping in a local, what's it called? A local supermarket up near Melwood. Oh. They weren't having a bar. They saw Virg. The Evertonians saw Virg and were like, come here, lad. Bang, just bottled him. And that was it, man. The Green saying Ben Wooden has played 32 games this season. Jesus. Jesus. I mean, I didn't see it, but hey. James Doherty, big up to you saying big up to yourself, James Doherty. You're saying the Matrix has run 100 billion simulations on today's game. Only one result came our way. A narrow 1-0 defeat. Oh, we're in the mud, man. We're in the mud. We're in the absolute mud. I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Shall I blast myself? Honestly, it's mad. Ram saying someone got the slipper and whacked his head. Them ones hurt. In it, you're talking about that leather slipper as well, like the African one with the one toe that's strapped in, and the rest are just open free, like the big toe strapped in. It's crazy. Ram saying I'd rather lose and we beat everybody else. Facts. I'd 100% agree, man. 100% agree. Northred saying I'd take a draw. I would also, man. John saying, "Now, why did I go back to full so dramatically?" You know what's mad though? He could have just dropped. Man went like this. Man took everything with him. He was like, you know what? I now got clapped off, but whoever's in the shop now, whoever watches EastEnders, it's Suki, innit? Suki, you're gonna have to pick all this up again. You know, you're gonna have to stock the shelves again. You know, like that. Via, and that's how I'm feeling when it comes to Liverpool. You know, that's when I go in. When he was taking someone out, I'm taking everyone out. Like Klopp goes, I want Linders to go with him. I want everyone to go with him. I want a new team. Ram saying, yes, man, that ish came to Asia because my dad and granddad has them slippers. Listen, I have to pull up one of those slippers. John, you see, for one of your music videos, I need to turn up in one of those slippers, man. One of those slippers just look mad af. Green Cap 8, big up to yourself. I haven't heard from you in a long time, man. Hope you're doing well. Saying maybe an absence of Haaland is a blessing in disguise for us, but that 12:30 class is mad. Maybe it is a blessing in disguise. Maybe, though. Maybe it's like it's a curse in disguise because dealing with a Haaland, you kind of stop Haaland from scoring, and they don't score. Like, he scores majority of their goals. Now it's going to be a madness. Oh no. Oh my God. This is what happens when you rely on technology. Crazy. Let me see if my camera works. But anyway, as I'm saying, This is what happens. Maybe it's a curse in disguise, people. Maybe we're looking at it and it's like, rah. City are moving even more fluid. Maybe the narrative after the game is going to be like, City actually are better without Haaland. You know, like that narrative might start turning on, and you just never know, man. You just never know. Hold on. There we go. Cool. Apologies about that, people. Ryan saying, Jerry, you remember when I told you that Klopp is clear of Conte? Conte out of a job now. Yeah. And when Klopp's out of a job, what were you going to say then? Exactly. Marion Southwood saying, here in Liverpool, my kids suddenly appear asking, where is the lunch? But I'm watching you. Put it on loud, and you can watch and cook from the kitchen also. Greensy saying, I just want Liverpool to not ruin my weekend. Facts, but guess what? If they do ruin our weekends, it's early in the day. You can still make up for it. Like me, myself, I'm going to go out. I'm going to have a good day. Might touch a little Shoreditch, like that with the missus. So we'll see. But like I said, you've got plenty of the day to go and make up for this madness. What you don't want, though, is to go and wait until, for me anyway, the Sunday or even like a Monday. Everyone's won their games and then you've lost, and then you've got a whole week, another week to wait. It's too much. And for those saying, JJ, you got to play an old Ghanaian granddad in that bit. Hey, Chale, turn off your Xbox and come here. Turn off your Xbox and come here. Oh my God. I said, turn off your Xbox and come here. We need to get Uncle Albert. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. North Red saying, we have played more 12-30s than anyone else. At the moment, Klopp declares he dislikes something. The FA bless us with it. Yeah. Chainsaw. All right, cool. Before we head out. Virgil van Dijk. Let me see if I can get it. Let's see if I can get it on Twitter and we can go through it together, because I want to know what you guys are thinking. I agree. I'm not going to lie to you. I agree with what Hulit was saying. He is... What are people saying about him? Who's this? Oh, what is this? Look at... What is... Bruv. Yeah, so it starts off with Van Basten. Hold on, I need to share this. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Hold on. Yeah, so Van Basten, obviously, to the left, obviously stated Virgil van Dijk is our captain, makes a lot of noise on the pitch, but he says nothing. Facts. I don't think he's a great leader. I don't. I think he doesn't communicate very well. I think he organizes a back line really well, but I don't think he can organize a team very well. And I think that's a very, very, very big difference. I also think, hopefully it's here from Hulit as well. Yeah, this is what it is. A true captain thinks out loud and makes the situation on the pitch clear to everyone. But Virgil van Dijk is always stuck in between. He creates chaos, which creates... Hold on. Which creates... Oh, you didn't want to... I guess the thread just ends there. But yeah, so for me, I'm looking at it and it's like, cool. I don't know. Like it's look, great centre back. Great centre back. He's not a leader for me. I think he some of it has got to his ego. This whole kind of war defending. This camera's crazy. This camera's crazy. So apologies for that, people. I'm gonna keep trying to obviously add it in, but Virgil. He's flat to deceive this season. Has been really, really poor. He's been amazing for a long, long time. And this is what I'm saying is that these guys they're nobodies. They're one of the GOATs. We're talking about Hulit and Van Basten. and they know what they're talking about. And for me, for instance, like on the ball, right? Matip takes more risks with the ball than Virgil ever does. Virgil plays one switch. Virgil's got the ability to drive into midfield, to play a pass, as he done in Celtic, to get like as Chiellini does, step into midfield and play a pass that can break lines straight into the striker. He's not doing that at all. He's not been doing that at all. And for me, with all his qualities, with all his abilities, he should be doing much, much more than he is. Much more. But he hasn't. So that is very, very worrying. Very worrying. And I agree, TJ Wilson. We played 63 games last season. I agree. But there's certain things that at certain levels that still need to be upkept. And I think as a team, we just haven't been able to go and do that. He's well within his rights to go and be quite smart and say, you know what, I'm tired, I haven't played this. I'm not going to go and play for the Netherlands because I can't hack it. Yeah, he's still going on all these tournaments, all these games. He wants to play every single game, and I understand that. But there comes a point where the cost price, the kind of, I mean, it isn't really making sense. Angel 968 saying, I'm beginning to think Naby's medical bills cost more than his transfer fee. Facts. And then Ram saying, exactly, think of the leaders they've played with, Baresi, their mate Rijkaard, Ancelotti. That's what I'm talking about. Like Seedorf. Like, I'm talking about big dogs in this thing, man. Big dogs. Like there's a difference in terms of communication. He's been great, and he had the best season of a centre back. He had the best season a centre back could have ever had. But even like you look at the likes of like Company. Look how many game winners. Look at the difference he made. Virgil's not doing that. How many game winners has he scored? I'm not sure. And in fact, Philip was right to criticize VVD. Yeah, that's what I think, man. But look, people, we're going to end it there. Big up to your damn self as well, to everyone. So Angel 968, Ramstan, TJ Wilson, John, Mark A. We had Casey for days in the building. Captain Sal, Ryan, Anfield Road and Greensy, Maxwell, Jamal, Chainsaw. Appreciate the super chats. We've got a couple starred as well. Tiny Kabatsway, Kabatsway saying, I will be your tour guide when you come to Botswana. Jerry, there are some beautiful natural sites like Okavango Delta National Game Reserves and the Kalahari Desert as well. Yes, I do know. It will be amazing to go and come, but it's so much appreciated for obviously the hospitality if that's to ever occur, man. That would be amazing. Exactly. One thing though, his height and frame, he should be dominating the aerial battles. Facts. He did it all. Northred saying in his early days he didn't need to talk, he just physically dominated, but now he's slowing down. He needs to see what's coming and try to stop it with some in-game smarts. Facts. John saying Company was clutch to the end. That's the difference in my opinion. Facts. Chainsaw saying great show. Big up to Chainsaw, man. Much appreciated. But look, this is what I'm talking about. Is look, we've got to turn up today. Big up to everyone that's been in the building. Mary Southwood, Sophie, everyone that's been in the building, everyone that's put in super chats. Aleha as well, the missus. Big up to your damn self. My prediction for the game. I know a lot of you guys put the predictions in. My prediction, Jesus Christ, this camera. Looks like I'm going to have to spend some money on a camera. Anyway, it's acting up. But my prediction for the game is 3-1 to City. I think we score a goal. I think it's going to be an interesting game, but I don't think we're actually able to get anything out of this game. I might be wrong, but hey, time will tell. But until next time, people, stay safe, stay blessed. Make sure we're hitting up GTV, the Equalizer on Instagram. Shout out to John as well with his music, John II with his new music dropping as well. Make sure we're hitting up his accounts as well, his channels, his Spotify streams. Make sure we're running all that up. And until next time, stay blessed. It's been a JJ show, and we're out, people.